Hi guys, so I haven't done a pregnancy update in a very long time. I am 34 weeks and a half and having a lot of issues. So the baby is going to be coming sooner than May 16th, so it'll be sometime in April. Having like high blood pressure issues and severely swollen. So they're just really monitoring the blood pressure, and I have to go in twice a week to my ultrasound doctor and every week to see my regular doctor, and then have to have blood work done every week, maybe twice a week. Also, they found a little bit of protein in my urine, so that just indicates that preeclampsia is slowly coming along. And the internal medicine doctor that is following me also said he probably thinks in the next 2 weeks and not 3 that the baby will have to be delivered, maybe sooner. All depends on how crazy my blood pressure gets in the next couple days. And let's see what else. Baby's measuring at like the 26th percentile, roughly 4 pounds 10 ounces. Last week they didn't tell me what the baby was this week, but maybe 5 pounds. I already had my steroid shots done, so that it's all taken care of. If I have to have the baby like tomorrow or in a couple of days, it's really just a day-to-day basic pretty much now. Baby is breech, and how low it's sitting in my uterus and my pelvis. Either A, I'm going to just have to do a C-section, or B, they can try to flip the baby, but we'll see. I'm like, really? Like, I have never had a breech. My baby's always been like head down by now. So this baby is giving me not issues, but being stubborn. This one is. So we'll see how the weeks go, but he or she is kicking a lot. You can see like the movements. It feels like the baby moved, like would have flipped, but it didn't. And I was doing all the little positions, like crawling on my hands and knees and shaking my hips, trying to flip the baby, but that didn't work. Really uncomfortable. I think it's just how the baby's sitting in my pelvis. Extremely exhausted and tired. I think it's, probably the blood pressure and the pregnancy is just, maybe my body is just telling me that it's time for the baby to come out. I'm getting tons of ultrasound pictures, which is neat. Let's see this one. The baby. And like some of the pictures, like she's like, oh, the cold cord is like right by the baby's face. I'm like, I'm so shocked that it doesn't get like tangled around it, since the head's right there. And that's like one of the main things like I'm worried about, is getting it attached around its neck and not knowing it until it's too late. But she's like, oh, babies are fine and don't worry about it. So I'm not too worried about anything. Pretty much it is what it is. You can't control what's going on. Everything's being handled by the best of the doctors, and it should be fine. Maybe I'm just hoping that they don't have to like put me in the hospital, because then it's gonna be really hard, because I have a 2-year-old and my husband has to still work, and so like the next 2 weeks, I have my ultrasounds twice a week, and I told my kids, I'm like, you're gonna have to stay home for the morning half of the day, which luckily it's like right away. I got my first opening they could get at 10 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. So we live right by the hospital, so it should be fast. I should be able to run there while my 2 older ones watch my youngest, and then grab them right afterwards and take them to school. We'll see, or maybe ask my mother-in-law, if she can just watch them for half an hour. But it's really hard because we have 1 car right now, so I have to take my husband to work because I have to have the car, because if I have to get to the hospital, if I'm having like this pain, like let's say like right here, I have to go. If I have any type of cramping or headaches or blurry vision, I have to call the hospital right away. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know. And then plus, like, trying to get the house ready, you know, just constantly trying to keep it clean. It's hard because, you know, trying to stay off my feet, they told me, because of how badly my feet are swollen. It's hard. So, but we're all ready. We have everything to go. My hospital bag has been packed for a couple days, like maybe 2 weeks now. And they told me to have that ready. We have the stroller all put together. We have the car seat. We just have to put it in the car. Baby's crib's ready. Got like 6 big boxes of wipes. Just stocking up on wipes, and we have a decent amount of diapers, but I'm just trying to get like a lot of, say, diapers and wipes, just so that I don't have to take the baby out. Right now, it's especially since the whole pandemic is still kind of a thing, and then especially since the baby will be smaller and more delicate. But yeah, the sleeping man, he did awesome. Having my daughter watch him for that little bit. And it is storming out. My kids, my 2 older ones, are in Target right now getting their items and money. No, this kid is so worried about, is there gonna be a tornado? I was like, no, it's just a bad storm. But that is the update on the baby. You know, he or she will be here within 3 weeks. So it'll be 3 weeks, maybe more earlier than everybody thought. So yeah, like I was saying, like if they have to keep me at the hospital, it's gonna be really hard because my husband's gonna have to stay home because that's an all-day thing, and I can't see my older ones can't miss all that school, and they're already gonna miss half of the mornings. And this it's gonna be like, how am I gonna call them in every day, twice a week? Well, they have appointments, but I might just have to tell them my situation. Maybe they'll be fine with it, but I should have closed all the windows at home. But yeah, so this is my baby update. So take care, guys, and maybe I'll try to do another update, but we'll see. Bye.